Hey, thanks for joining us for another edition of Weekend Winners, proudly brought to you by 1Equine. We focus on Albion Park this Saturday night, 8 races, but it coincides with the big night at Melton down in Victoria, Melbourne, because our star pacer, Leap to Fame, is the clear favourite for that Group 1 Grand Circuit feature, the AG Hunter Cup. So we'll be tuning in there. There's good Queensland interest. Frankie Ferocious steps out. Tim's a Trooper also in action, but Leap to Fame goes around in race number 6. Here locally at Albion Park, 8 races, like I said, at 5:34. We need some help to try and work out which races are the best races to play, so we've tracked down all the Adams, Adam Sanderson and Adam Richardson. Adam Sanderson joins us to go through his book of drives because he's chief in charge on Saturday night. The bosses are away. Grant and Trista Dixon down with Leap to Fame in Melbourne contesting the Hunter Cup. So Adam Sanderson is the man in charge and he's got a good book of drives and he joins us now. Adam, appreciate the time.
Always my pleasure, Chris.
Chamonix, let's get into it. Race 1, number 1. Now this horse is going super. Barrier 1, is that a good draw or a bad draw for him?
Oh, it's never a bad thing. It sort of makes our job a bit easier. So he's got enough gate speed to hold up if he has to, and if he has to take a sit, he can do that too. So no, it's definitely in our favour. All
right, a mile or 2,100 metres? Is there a preference for this big guy?
I don't think it really matters. It's sort of just how much pressure and what sort of run he gets.
Okay, so looking at this front row, you've got Murphy's Reward, Makara, Lochinvar, Jag, Jim RT, Got to Go Milking, Roctagonal. You can hold them all?
If I want to, yeah, for sure. He gets out good enough, and he does quite like bowling along in front. So that might be our main aim. So yeah, we'll just have to play it by ear.
All right. Just looking back at the replay from last week, he easily matched Makara early, going into that first turn before grabbing up, and then just looking at him late here, no clear racing room. So he's going really well.
He is. I drove him a few starts back, and he was a bit disappointing, and he had a little freshen up, and his runs since have been terrific. So he's definitely on the upward spiral.
All right, so we can start the night with a win?
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, race 2, Bombardier Jujon. He's a last start winner. He never runs a bad race, this guy, and this is a step up again. He's up against the likes of Turn It Up, Manila Playboy and co, but he shouldn't be too far away.
No, he's sort of got a new lease on life the last few starts. He's been racing terrific, and just dropping back in grade last start and getting that victory, just sort of get his confidence up. And he's competed with these horses before, so to get back against them with that confidence, I can't see why he can't be competitive.
Is Turn It Up the horse to beat?
Yeah, he looked like he come back really good. That run against Leap to Fame, he sprinted awesome. So he's always hard to beat. He's got a terrific record, and he's always the one to beat.
All right, but if we're playing the exotics here, we can certainly include Bombardier Jujon.
Yeah, that draw helps. Hopefully he can sort of just get across, and if he's in front, he definitely takes a good one to catch him. So that might be our aim.
All right, race 3. I'm keen to get your thoughts here. This looks a deep race. There's a few that are more than handy here. You're driving OK Boomer. You're drawn directly behind So Serious. This race over 2,138 metres. So Serious probably looks the leader. So looking at it, you might end up behind the speed here.
Yeah, well, that's the key to our race. If it leads and we're on its back, we're probably one of the ones to beat. So it does look like he likes to bowl along in front, and I can't see why we can't hold his back. So yeah, that's the key to our chances.
All right, as I said, it's a deep race. Bangkok DJ, PBF at last week. Argyle going really well. Elder Magician's going well. We Always Have Faith going well. There's a number of horses in this field going well. The softer the trip you get, is that the better he'll perform at the end of this race?
Yeah, I haven't driven him before, so this is my first time, and on paper he looks like he's been a good horse throughout. So any run he gets, he's always competitive, and his runs when he first got to Queensland, he was pretty sharp. So I can't see why if he gets that right run, he won't be hard to beat.
Even if he's 3 fence, can he still be a threat?
I think so. I think it was 2 starts ago he sat 3 fence and made good ground on Frankie Ferocious. So he's definitely raced the good one since he got here, and as you say, it's a good field, but I think he's right up there with them.
All right, race 5, you're driving Blackjack Bart. He's drawn the outside of the second row. He's a little one pace, this guy, but he tries his heart out. So how do you rate his chances here?
Yeah, it's going to be hard from outside the back line. He's hard to get into the race. As you say, he's one pace, and if he can't sort of get around straight away, then you can't really get into it. So we're relying on tempo, and if they sort of run it upside down, he finishes off as good as any. But yeah, it's going to be tough.
So is that the key? The slower they are at the end of the race, the better he'll be.
Yeah, pretty much. He just keeps going, and he is actually racing good. He's racing terrific. So if they, as I say, if they run it upside down, he usually finishes off as good as any.
Just looking at that front row, though, I think they're going to generate a bit of tempo.
Yeah, it sort of looks like an even field. You know, there's no clear standout. So hopefully, you know, it might be a case of everyone thinks theirs better than the others. So it's yeah, that's the key.
All right, and let's go to the last race 8. Key drive here, Miss X. Now tell me if I'm wrong here. Was she set to trial on Tuesday?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. You know, it would have been good to have a sit behind her as she's fresh up in Queensland for Shannon. So it would have been nice to have a sit behind her. I don't know much about her, but her overall form in Sydney was good enough to be more than competitive in this field.
Yeah, she looks the class horse, but it's just that unknown factor with her and missing that trial. I think that would have told us a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. It would have just been a nice blowout and just see where she at. But, you know, she wouldn't be there for no reason, so I can't see why, you know, she won't be hard to beat.
All right, well, that's Miss X in the last. So there's some nice drives there. Which one are you most looking forward to?
I had to, you know, settle on Miss X as she's probably the most, you know, accomplished in that field. So if she can get the right run, I can't see why she won't be winning.
Well, we've got to be patient. Race 8, number 3. Adam Richardson now joins us to go through his drives on Saturday night. He's jumped in the hot seat. Adam, appreciate the time.
No worries at all, Chris.
We start with race 2, So Extra. This is the open class race, preferential barrier draw on the NR rating. So there was always a chance that he was going to draw somewhat awkwardly So Extra.
Yep.
No doubt you would have preferred a front row draw.
Oh, for sure. Like, I thought his run last start was, you know, pretty good. He toughed it out outside the leader and, you know, only just got beat in quick time, so I thought it was really good.
Yeah, he was terrific last time out, as you said. He did all the work, they went good time, and he didn't shirk the task, so he's going well. How do you play it from the inside of the second row, though?
Look, I think the one's got enough speed to hand up until the right one comes. So hopefully we're 3 fence at worst, and look, if we get a crack, I think we'll be, you know, right in the finish.
All right. He's a big horse, so he obviously takes a big stride. Are you just hoping for that genuine tempo?
Yeah, I am. You know, I hope, like, it sort of looks like that race, that there will be a bit of tempo in it. There's a little bit of speed off the front, and if they keep it genuine, yeah, like I say, if we get a crack, his work at home's been awesome, so he'll be right in the fight.
All right, so if it's not this weekend, keep following So Extra?
For sure, yeah.
All right, good push there. Race 3, your drive here is Major Memphis. Is this your first sit behind this guy?
It is, yes.
Okay. Yeah. He doesn't seem to possess a great deal of early speed, and he comes up with a favourable draw here, gate 2. So you're going to be in the moving line from the get-go. Is that a good thing?
It is, yeah, I think so. You know, we don't have to make any serious decisions early. We can just sort of float there and see what happens and go from there. You know, if the speed's genuine and, you know, we're 1-1 or something like that, you know, he can let down too.
All right. His win 3 starts ago was good. What have you made of those next couple of starts?
Yeah, just a little bit awkward for his runs, I think. You know, it just depends on what Steve says, how he's pulled through and whether he's trained on all right from him, I suppose.
Yeah, this is a deep race though, isn't it? There's several up-and-coming types here, so again, you're going to get genuine tempo.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like, I think that So Serious has been crying out for a barrier in this grade. You know, it looks like the one to beat, and like you say, there's a bit of depth to it.
All right. Let's go across to race 6. This is the Mares Band 5 pace. Lady Digby, you drove this mare last time out. She was awesome the way she attacked the line. Are you keen to sit behind her again?
I am, Chris, yeah, especially with the draw. Hopefully we can cross over early, and, you know, her last start, like you say, it was awesome with a bit going on. We switched back to the inside and had to come through the guts, and she really did monster the line. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. All
right. The small field, is that a good thing for her?
I think so, yeah.
Just less traffic you've got to negate.
That's it, exactly.
All right. Now, main dangers here. Better Romance going super well. She's going to be well fancied. Captain of Speed, Player Blanca. They're all drawn to your outside, so at least you know where they're going to be.
That's right, yes.
All right, so Lady Digby, a good push there. She was a winner 2 starts ago. Excellent run there, as you just saw in that replay, chasing home a couple of handy ones as well. Let's go to the last, race 8. Speaking of mares that are in good form, Tactfully Miracle. She's won 4 of her last 5. She's low flying.
She is, yeah, really. Credit to Gary, he's got her going super at the moment, and she's just thriving.
All right. Did she surprise you in any way last week, the way she was able to put that field away?
Not really. I had a bit of a joke with Gay before the start and said, I'll see you down for a photo. So I was quite confident last week.
All right. Second row draw there last week. You're able to follow through strongly, land a nice midfield trail. From barrier 2, it should be something similar again.
I think so, yeah. Like, again, you know, we're in the running line, so we don't have to make any serious decisions. And the way she's been hitting the line, you know, if we're thereabouts turning for home, she will give it a go. Yeah,
she's got a good sharp turn of foot.
Yeah, she does.
All right. Is this a little harder than last week?
Oh, it's a step up for sure, yeah.
All right. Miss X, she's the query horse. Yet to see her at the trials, and her overall record looks good. Lulu Lucifer's racing well. There's a few others there, but, hey, as I said, mares in form, you've got to stick with them.
That's it, exactly right.
All right. You've got some nice drives there on the weekend. Which one are you most looking forward to?
I'd say it's a toss-up between Lady Digby and So Extra.
All right, so that's Lady Digby, race 6, number 2, So Extra, race 2, number 8. Hey, you're in good form. Keep it up. We'll see you trackside Saturday night.
No worries. Thanks, Chris.
As always, a big thanks to both guys, Adam Richardson, Adam Sanderson. Hopefully there's a winner or two for both there on Saturday night. Let's find a good thing for this meeting. This guy was super impressive last week. What a roller. I see no reason why he can't do it again. I think he's got the speed to lead, and he's going to prove awfully hard to run down. So back-to-back Albion Park victories for mine. What a roller. Race 4, number 3. That's our best bet. If you are gambling, please do so responsibly. We'll see you trackside at the Creek this Saturday night.